So the key to getting all that you prefer is letting go of all the things that you don't prefer. And that means letting go of the fears or the beliefs that something is going to take all this effort. You have a fear around why you're not doing what you want. I got to notice this full hand yesterday, the power of manifestation and letting go. And I got exactly what I wanted yesterday. I went out to a dinner with my mom and my little brother, and it was just kind of like on the whim. My mom's like, "Oh, I want to go to this place I used to go to," so we went, and food was great, and they had like the best chips and salsa. Anyway, so we got there, we got seated. It was packed, and there weren't any tables except like one, like right by like the front, and I didn't want to like sit like around a bunch of people, and I don't really like the hard chairs. I prefer like a booth, get like nice and comfy and snuggy. So what happened is, yeah, we're like, all right, well, we're just gonna sit here, and like I really wanted the booth. The lady was like, oh, there's actually a booth in the back. Let's go over there. Like right before we're about to sit at the table, and and this table was like right in the dead center around like everybody else. So I was kind of like, nah, And then somebody came by and was like, oh no, the booth is full, so we couldn't actually go. So we sat down at the table, and then I was like, man, what the heck? I wanted the booth. And I was like, well, you know what? I just started looking at the menu and was like, how do I know this isn't where I'm meant to be? And that's what I decided was maybe just me being placed here is exactly where I'm meant to be. And I just accepted. I'm like, I'm just gonna have a great time and enjoy this dinner with my family. And it started just, we just started like joking around and talking a little bit. And then I just let go of it. And I was just like, man, that would have been really nice. I'm happy where I'm at. So you don't need the full-blown manifestation to be happy where you are now. And next thing I know, as I'm looking at the menu, that waiter comes back, and she's like, or waitress, she comes back, and she's like, all right, we got a booth for you. so we're like, heck yeah. So we get up and go. And then what was crazy is my mom was fine where she was at the table. Well, what was really funny was when we got and sat down at the booth, she's like, we were fine where we were at. Like, we were fine there. And I'm like, no, we weren't. And then I was like, wait, yeah, we all were. Because I accepted I was okay with where I'm at also. So moral of the story is, once you accept where you are and don't add any resistance and go with the flow, everything is going to unfold for you. It is the focus of letting go of what you don't prefer. So instead of sitting there and complaining like, oh, we didn't get the booth, or I was not happy here, I'm surrounded by a bunch of people, like I didn't complain any further in my mind. I didn't complain to anybody about it either. I just let it go, and it just solved itself. Also, another thing is, as we were walking in and walking out, I had this it was not even deja vu, because I have very vivid dreams, and after a certain amount of time, eventually they come real, and I'm like in the place of the dream. So as I'm walking out, I'm like, man, this place looks real familiar, and I've never been here before, except I remember like all the like tequila and stuff like on the shelves as I'm walking out. And then I'm like, yep, I've had this dream. So sometimes I'll have these very I think it's clairvoyant dreams, very visional and vivid, and they just are always like this like precursor to an event. And it was funny because like after the chips and salsa, we were all really tired because like we had we all hung out, but I kind of fell asleep at the booth for like 10 minutes. Well, not like 10, probably like 5, just like a quick little nap while we're waiting for the rest of our food. And when I woke up, I was still kind of like in this hazy like anyway, the whole place was so interesting that it's like I fell asleep, and then I woke up in the dream, and then I'm like reliving the dream. So in a sense, it's like, if you're this, well, not if. So in a sense, you're this divine spiritual being that's connected to source and everything. So, and then you're living the illusion of the human experience, right? The individual human experience. So this is essentially the dream. It was interesting to wake up in the human world, which was also the dream I had. So it felt like I was literally walking in the dream. And that day just felt like really magical. It was really cool because we all had a really great day. Anyway, again, love and light vibration out.